What's up, guys? It is time for yet another stream. What are we going to be doing today, you may be asking? We are going to be working on the Chateau de Lumiere plot. We'll be working on the town below. Alright, just join the world and let's turn things on. There we go. Sino, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is what we're going to be working on today. I'm hoping, my goal for today, we are going to be doing a two-part stream. I will be streaming for the next 2.5 hours. And that'll be the first half of the stream. And then I'm going to be gone for about 2 to 3 hours. And then I will be back for another 2 to 3 hours after that. So that might give us enough time to somewhat finish this area right here. I don't know if we're going to be able to completely finish it, but at least we'll have a good bit of time. And let's go ahead and welcome everybody. Sir Kaman, welcome to the stream. Cyberbird Panda, Nick, Frake, Verbal Empire, Thomas, Lockcats, Dubzy, Sir Common. Alright, actually you were the first one on the stream. EG Kangaroo, welcome everybody, and Itchy, how you doing? But yeah, I'll go ahead and do a quick recap as to what's been going on the Lumiere plot past few streams. Unfortunately, I'm only able to do a stream a week. It's been tough trying to find time for this lately. It's been rough, but here we are today. So anyways, mainly what we've been focused on the past few streams is the feast hall right here. So if we go inside, we finish this up. We have it looking real nice, I think. A pretty regal looking room, I would say. Nice little seats and everything. Oh, I didn't even look at nice. I like the backs of the seats. I love these 3D models. That looks great. And Justin Fit, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is the interior of the Great Hall. We got a little lavatory or garderobe back here in the corner. That's where they would do their thing. And if we go down these stairs right here, it will lead down to the kitchens down below, where all the goodies are made. Got a little kitchen. This is the main entryway, or the access way to the kitchen right there. We got a little preparation room. We got the windows here on the side, multi-purpose, all that good stuff. And then we go down below and we have the ruins of the elven ruins down below. Elven crypts that are reused as cellars and such for the castle above. Hey there, Aces Supreme, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think what I'm also going to do is make some secret stuff down here. I know I want to make a crystal cave. That was in the lore. And I want to make more elven ruins around and such. So we're going to be definitely adding on to this and such. I still got to finish going this way, but that's going to be for another time. Hey there, Aces Supreme. I actually already said hello to, but welcome to everybody. Lucas, DDRG, and Platinum Papaya. But yeah, all kinds of rooms in here and things. Got a cold storage room down below. Keep some ice down there and some food cold. We got a pantry over here. We can keep all the vegetables and fruits and such. Are they going to be interested in the crystal cave leading to the outside? No. I mean, I might make like a little crack, but definitely not something you can walk through. I want to keep that, I want to keep the crystal cave very secret. Like hardly even noticeable. Like you really got to look around to find it. Dubzy, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Hey, creeps, how you doing? Welcome. We ever work with armor stands, not only people, but things like interior. That would really be awesome. Deloy Ick, thank you for that follow. Welcome. I don't really know any tricks with armor stands, to be honest, so I don't know. Unless I see some tricks. Like I3 is usually good with coming up with tricks and things, but yeah, that's the main sort of thing that we've been working on is the feast hall. We got some of the surroundings worked on, and that's actually what today's stream is going to be on. Is I want to try to work on this area right here. An interesting way to sneak into the castle. Will you ever work on armor stands? Blah blah blah. But anyways, my plan for this area, we still need to figure out a style. I am thinking about possibly going for a Bouclair style. I'm not sure if you guys played Witcher 3, but a very colorful style. I might decide not to go with that though, because it's a little bit too colorful and it will contrast a little much. Plus, I'm not sure if the terrain will really suit that type of architecture, so I don't want to go with the typical straw roofs. I want to try something a little bit more interesting. I mean, maybe even brown thatch. I don't know. Maybe light red roof tiles. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. I feel like that's a little rusty looking. I don't know if I like that. Calagath, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. And Gertch, welcome to the stream. But if any of you have any suggestions for the style that we can go for here for the town or for the village outside of Lumiere, I am interested in seeing your suggestions. So actually here, let's see. Creeps has a neat idea. That's not bad actually. I like that. A little mixture of actually no tutor in this build. Nah, I don't know. We might. Let's see, what tutor blocks do we have? We got the brown mud tutor, which could fit into that style pretty well. A Normandy style. That's a possibility, actually. It's not too bad, and maybe if we could go for... So if we had brown tutor, let's see what kind of roof tiles would work for that. Wavy gray roof tiles is a possibility, I think. And it contrasts the red, I think. Maybe we could just do this for the more, like maybe we could just do this on the tavern, or I'm sorry, the inn, and the, whatever this is going to be. Poor town with old cobblestone and some wood. I could put together a pallet if you want. No, that's okay, Creeps. I'll work on it. I just need to sort of devise a style and everything. I think we'll use the same sort of palette as the castle. And maybe not. What do you guys think? Should I try to follow this palette here for the stone and such, or should I try to develop? No, let's just go with the same palette. That'll just make things so much more interesting. We're not interesting, but constant. Constant palettes are typically the better palette. It keeps things similar. The village needs a lot of flowers. Oh, we'll see about that. Let's see, some light gray stone brick, and we have some travertine, so maybe we could use like these around the doorways. I feel like out here could have some sort of like crescent patio, and like maybe like it sort of comes out rounded. Yeah, that could actually work. Like a crescent patio, you walk up sort of like diagonally, and then it takes you into the place. And maybe like a tree out front. I imagine that would actually look kind of nice. Let's try to use this actually to sort of devise this a little bit. Maybe come in one more, adds a little bit more depth. Let's see here. We have 3, 2. That's a little too extreme, I would say. Well, we could have the stair come up there, the tree closer to the building here, and then the entrance could be somewhere, say, right about there. But anyways, we're gonna start up the replay here soon. I haven't turned that on yet. Don't let me forget, guys, before we start building, remind me to turn on the replay. Maybe you can do this village like very colorful with a lot of flowers and bushes, and with one big tree in the middle and around him, which is a shop. So I would say you use this stone palette. Let's see what your idea is. Well, see, the thing what I have with that, creeps, is it will severely contrast everything if I use a dark palette like that. You see, I've used a lighter palette on the castle itself, plus all of the ground materials are lighter stones and marbles and such. And if I use the darker stones, it's going to stand out a lot. And I prefer to try to maintain a constant, whereas we'll have like these greatly contrasting buildings surrounding. I just kind of want to avoid that. When it's too similar to the castle, there's no variation. I agree there needs to be variation, but I don't believe the variation has to be as drastic as that. For example, we could use the Italian plastered stone. We could use this stone right here. That's like something that you can, that's believably a poorer, more, you know, down to earth kind of stone. Like it's like river stones and plaster. So it's like, what's the first house you're working on? We'll be working on the tavern first. But yeah, I do believe we'll use the grayer roof tiles. The more blue-gray roof tiles, I think, has a neat little thing to it. What else can we use? We obviously have some other, we have dark sandstone that we could use in conjunction with that right there, so we could use those. I really like those two. This is one of those newer blocks, that's why it's not already implemented in the palette. That's actually not too contrasty, but I think we could use this possibly in some point of the palette. But yeah, we could use that. But yeah, I do want to purposely try to avoid like these majorly contrasting stones. I feel like it might be a little bit too much. What about this? Dark cobblestone with... That's actually not bad. I like that. What else can we find in here that may suffice? I don't know. Hey, Trickzone, welcome. These stones available in the area. Yeah, they would cost too much, wouldn't they? I don't know. These stones here don't seem to be too bad. And I think for the tavern, we can use some travertine and such, because inn/tavern is usually a more higher class building. But for the majority of the lower class, say, I'm guessing this will probably be something in regards to some kind of craftsman. This will probably be a bakery. This will be the butcher over here. Possibly the butcher. Well, this is going to be a chicken coop back here. I don't know, maybe I should sort of revise this plan. This is supposed to be the butcher here, but I might be able to utilize this room more efficiently using a different type of, could import stones too. Well, you can see the palette of the terrain is similar to the castle. The idea is that maybe part of this hill was at one time, like all this was maybe flat or something, and they quarried up to the foundations of the castle or something, and that's where they got a lot of the stone for it. I don't know, just thinking out loud. Just ideas. Let's see. I think that this is actually a pretty good palette right here. It's a little monotone though. We need something more, you see how up here we have the lighter and then all of a sudden there's the red. It's a great contrast and it really brings forth the color. You'll also notice we have that tan stucco, and that's another one of those blocks that just brings the color and the depth and just overall really complements the architectural style of the build. However, with this palette we currently have over here, it seems like the only real contrasting block is going to be this right here. and the walls are going to be more or less somewhat flat and monotone. So if we are able to figure out some kind of block or palette of blocks that could possibly bring forth the color of the build, I think would be most pleasing. For example, we could have these lighter stones. Again, not too rich of stones, but it might be enough. Like, we could have these down lower, so like darker stones lower, and then as you go up, it'll transist into the lighter, more appealing masonry. I think that would probably work pretty good. And then we have to figure out a medium palette. Let me just try to show an example of what I'm trying to say here. We have that there, and then the middle could be something, say, normal diorite and normal stone. Wait, what? I need normal stone. Normal stone! There we go. See, and I think that that has a pretty good transition right there. Also, the mortar slates fit better to the earther stones from the dirt. Also, the mortar slates. The mortar slates. Mortar slates. Let's see that. Ah, you're talking about these. Let's see. Yeah, that actually isn't too bad. We'll take that out, and we'll go ahead and say put that there. That's a pretty good block right there. And this could be more towards the foundation. I can definitely see that working, because this is more like river stone, something that you can imagine could be harvested from the bed of the river here, or even from the shale and such from the banks. I think that that's a pretty believable type of stone to be using here. But yeah, this, I do see that. But you see, yours is going all the way to the top, and it's a constant palette. But mixed in with the rest of this, I think that will most likely work. We're not going to be using this like as you used it in your palette. We're going to be using this just down towards the bottom, and then it's going to transition to the more sandstone looking blocks right there. So I think that will probably be our palette. Now that we've figured out a palette, somewhat at least, now we got to figure out a style. The style is probably going to be the most difficult thing to devise, because I do want to maintain certain French tendencies, but I don't want it to be like, you know, I don't want it to be like complete stone ends, the very typical type of architectural style. I want it to be, I don't know, I mean, I'm thinking currently something more Witcher, where you have a, what is that called? Not a Dutch roof. Oh my goodness, I'm totally lost my vocabulary for. Anyways, the roof would be something like this. This is just an idea. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Whatever this type of roof is called. Not a shed roof. Some kind of roof. Anyways, I'm thinking about maybe that type of roof for this side. And then maybe we could go a little bit taller. Maybe have like a 2-story building here. The ground floor being here, and then the second floor being up here. Metzy Mets, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Let's see. And that's just a tad bit grand, but that is beautiful, creeps. That is beautiful. Is normal stone and brown stone is too harsh of a contrast in itself? We'll see there, creeps. We'll see. Just hang in there. We'll figure something out. And eventually, I would like to go back through Lumiere and do pretty much a makeover with the new blocks, because a lot of this was built before the mod update, and I wasn't able to fully implement the stone variations that are now possible. Like, for example, at the base of the feast hall here, we used a lot of these half slabs and trap doors and things to make it a little bit more organically transitioning into the ground. However, for the rest of the castle, it's more just flat and annoying looking. So we may do that as an episode where we go through and update everything. But that is for another day. Today, we're going to be working on this. So anyways, I think what we're going to go ahead and do is turn on the replay now so that we can begin. Let me just make sure, yep, good. And we're going to do record single player as on, and let us begin. I've made a hall design. Oh yeah, your hall, okay. Alright, so we're going to keep using cobble. The sort of, well, actually, let's do floor first. The floor level is going to be here. I think we're going to have a, yeah, we should have a cellar or a basement to this. I think it just kind of makes sense to have a cellar or basement. So what's going to happen, all right, rethinking this really quick, because it would be nice to have some sort of access way to get down into the cellars here. So what if I did this, have it come out to here, and then there's going to be some kind of like stairway, like a covered stairway to get down into the cellar right here. But what's going to happen is when you get down to, say, right here, it's going to make a turn to go in this way. I think that adds a really neat little, yeah, I think that'll work. And then we're going to go ahead and take this out like so. And I would like to, maybe that's a little bit much. Let's see here. Put maybe out 1. Come out 3. Come out 4. That's not too bad. He'll make it look sweet. Are the masters in your lore just copy pasted from? Are the maesters in your lore just copy pasted from GOT? It's actually, well, yeah, technically, it's pretty much the idea of the maester is, what do you call it? From Westeros Craft, which is GOT. So therefore, yeah, I guess so. Okay, let's go ahead and set my tools really quick. Replace 4, and then we're gonna go ahead tool info. And we're going to go ahead and use this darker mortar block. Here, let's do this fast. There we go. Wait, why isn't it working? Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Remember Numa's grass slope that she gave you grief a couple streams back? What about that to get down so berries can roll down? So barrels can roll down. I was gonna say berries. What? Why would I want berries to roll down into my basement? But anyways, yeah, I could, I'm not quite sure what you mean by the slope per se, but I do have an idea for what we can do with that whole thing there. So just give me a little while to develop this a little bit. And eventually, hopefully, optimally, we'll come up with something somewhat feasible, somewhat nice. So around the door here, I guess we could just go ahead and use this type of stone. Actually, maybe around the doorway we could use something a little bit more robust than just the sandstone. Possibly stone brick. Yeah, let's try stone brick real quick. Or maybe not even stone brick, maybe polished diorite could be what we need. Let's go ahead and try that. And because typically this is actually what doors would be made of, or like say if there was a stone archway, they would take limestone and they'd make it real smooth like that, and it would make for a nice doorway. Or whatever, some kind of support block. It'd be more of a smooth stone. I think that looked pretty nice. Yeah. But I don't want the basement to go all the way to the side here. What I want to do is just set it back to maybe here and have a wall. And then maybe we could have like little coves going in to the end, but I don't want it to be solid. I think that this will probably be our best bet right here. Let's go down to that level, I'm pretty sure. Set air. Beautiful. We also got to keep in mind that the lake is over here. So what we're going to have to do is build a what do you call it, an embankment that's going to be built up against this wall, because the soil would be somewhat saturated from the water over here. So we'll have to figure out a way that the pond doesn't flood the basement, which, you know, during flood times would be somewhat difficult. But if we build this up high enough, I think that there's a possibility we'll be able to do this pretty well. So let me go ahead and fill our grass. 10, 10. Let's give that a try. And one more over here. All right, so we built the grass up to that level. This will all be a stone wall against the lake there. You wanna have a wine elevator? No, I'm not sure about a wine elevator. I'm thinking something more analog for this versus having, you know, technical stuff. Just stairs is all we'll need. I mean, this is not like a castle, not something, just this massive structure that needs all of this mechanisms and things in order to get stuff everywhere. It's going to be just something a little bit more simple. That's my plan. That's my hope for this place. I do like this palette though. I do believe that this darker stone needs one more block. Maybe not, actually. I feel like, never mind. If we have any more blocks mixed in with that, I feel like it's going to start getting overcomplicated. And I also believe that having just this dark stone is all we need. I feel like if we start using the light bricks, it's going to start, like I said, overcomplicating itself. Another thing I want to do is try to add stone ends or like corner blocks of some sort. I wish there was some type of like, maybe like even this cobblestone. I'm not going to be using this, but you see how there's like that corner block going up? It would be nice to have something of that sort, but unfortunately we're just going to have to use something like, you know, the limestone, or not quite sure. I think what we're going to have to do is this. And go up again, and then put another one there. Just to sort of lattice the corners to bring it all together. And keep that in mind. But anyways, oh, Kurgan, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Hey there, Mudo. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to have you all. And again, I want to apologize, guys. Just I don't really have much time to stream nowadays. No more. I almost didn't stream today, but I need to keep up with this. I must continue. I must. All right, so we're gonna keep bringing this up. I'm also not quite sure if I want to continue using stone all the way up, or if I want to transition into, say, like some kind of wooden framing. What we could do is this could be more wooden framing over here. How long do I plan on streaming today? This is gonna be a 2-part stream. I will be streaming probably 2 hours for this first part, and then we'll probably I'll be taking a break. I'm gonna be going somewhere for about 2 to 3 hours, and then I do plan on being back after that, and then we will continue streaming probably for another 2 to 3 hours after that. So in total, hopefully about 6 hours of streaming today. But you know, like my life is not something that's really that predictable. There's a lot of variables that go into that, so we'll see how that works out. But hopefully I'll be back. Right now we're working on the village outside of Lumiere. I'm trying to come up with a style currently for the tavern that leads into the castle, or not the castle, anyways, yeah, it does lead into the castle. This village leads into the castle, but trying to come up with a style for this thing. There we go. How's that? Ugh. All right, down. We'll use those steps. Perfect. Not perfect, but good. It'll work. He's working on the village next to my hair. All right, the tavern should be Tudor. See, one thing about this build that I've really been trying to do is avoiding Tudor. And I've been doing really good on that so far. So I'm not sure if I want to break that or not. Alright, so I'm going to go back to this picture that was sent. And try to... Alright, so I think that there is going to be a porch out front of this place. And I think the porch... Ooh. Dukan just got an idea. Imagine that, guys. I got an idea. Isn't that just incredible? Wow. Wow. Okay, so I need some beams. Homebee, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. I appreciate that. Alright, so let's go to beam, and I want to use the dark oak beam. We're going to use... I think we're just going to use the smaller... Yeah, these right here. Not sure if I'm going to use... Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I could deal with that. And then we'll use these going across. Actually, no, this needs to be taller. Because if the first floor is right there, that means the second floor is going to have to be a little bit higher. Either that or this second building over here can be at different heights than the main building. Which I don't think is a big deal. I think we could do that. Plus, I believe that any taller than this, and we're going to start having some technical difficulties. And I don't think that these connect, do they? No, they don't. Alright, so we're just going to have to do that. And that. And yes, I know there's that glitch, but unfortunately, that is just a necessary evil. Okay. You can make wine racks over the stairs. Sea fighting. How goes things and stuff? So it's going well there, Deluxian. How you doing? I'm not sure about a little tower. We'll see, though. I'm definitely not going to discount the idea, but that is... I'm not sure if we'll do that or not. We'll see, though. We will see. Stay tuned. All right, so for this little patio right here, I need to figure out what one we're going to use for, like, the paved stone. Let's try... I know I want, like, a little bit of grass in the corner here. That's going to be... Actually, we'll do this. The door will be right there. I think we're going to try to use a little bit of this, this stone right here. It's going to be really set a contrast for the build here. And we'll go ahead and do that. And then we need... Maybe that's a little bit too much, so maybe we can actually change that over to that color and just have the travertine in there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, think about giving Conquest another try soon. Well, that should be an easy peasy thing to do. Conquest is not just one of those things you can just pass up. You gotta do it. You gotta. Alright, so we have a little garden over here. And if we fill this area up with this stone, will that work? And then we go ahead and put a little way to get up right here. What do we think about that? And then maybe these, like so. And then maybe these down here. Maybe we could do something a little bit more. Let's see. No. Fortunately, I don't think that's going to really work. Oh, actually it will. Crap. Creep. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit off one way or the other. Okay, replace this yellow brick blocks with trap doors. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. The gram seems a little... Well, yeah, it's going to be different. I'm just using that as a placeholder right now. But that's going to be a little garden right there. It might be raised up one more block, which I think would probably make sense. And then we can go ahead and raise this up one more block here. Put this like so, put you like that, and then take this block and go all the way around. Not like that though. You know what we could use actually? Something that I like to use for these little like gardens is this moss block right here. I just feel like it complements pretty well. Has a neat little flavor, I think. Bonjour, how you doing there, Vaughn? Welcome to the stream. Great to have you. All right, so we're just going to use this now as the base block, and we can change it later on if we need to. Window right there, and a window right here. On either side. Looks great, I would say. We need some kind of block at the top to act as a cross support. So let's see here. It seems like this block right here does pretty good. Actually, let's see. Down to there. Yeah. All right, so at each of the corners, I want to do this. These are supposed to act as cornerstones. And there and there. Wait. Wait a minute. That is not right. There we go. Now for windows. What are we going to use for our window blocks? That is the question. I'm not sure if I want to use white, because that's what I use for the castle, and I don't, what do we want to use? Hey there, Fortune, welcome to the stream, great to have you. I don't know. We have shutters, we could definitely use the shutters somehow. And maybe we could use wooden panes, possibly. It might not contrast enough, though. But then again, it just might. And then open this one. That's not bad, actually. I wish that they opened the right way, though. It's really kind of annoying. It's annoying. Ugh. Okay, so I gotta go down, open from the inside, and then top, open from the inside. There we go. Maybe not enough contrast, but I think it may be good. Brown windows or orange? Brown for the windows. I do believe that there needs to be a little bit more color. Ooh, ideas. Dukan has ideas. Can you believe it, guys? Can you believe it? I have ideas. All right, so what I am thinking is we'll go one more layer up with stone. Right about there. We'll use that as a base block. Going across, do that. No, we'll do that. All right. And then we're gonna start coming out like this. And, well, not like that, not like that. We'll do this, I guess. Go across, and then we'll start using, oh, maybe no. Go down one, actually. Like this. Oh, I love beams. Beams are my favorite. They really are. All right. And then we can use maybe the Tudor or not the tutor, the, you use this block going across like so. And then underneath, we can try using the cross beam. Like this. Alright. Let's give that a try. I'm trying to make a tavern currently. That is my current mission. Is making a tavern. I feel like a bay window up here would look nice. And then have a window there, right above. We might be getting a little bit too tall. What do you guys think? Is having a second story make this building look a little bit tall? Because we're going to have to go up till about here. And then that's where the roof is going to start. And say if that is how tall the building is, then the roof will be something like this. The building is going to be massive. If we continue doing this, keep going this route. But at least we'll have room for things in here. It's going to be a big building. Overhang second story. What purpose does this individual wing? It's a tavern. The height is perfectly fine. Okay, fine. I do believe the top windows should have some type of different glass than that of the lower windows. So we do have other wooden panes that we can use. So let's give this a try. I do really like that. Unfortunately, the glass has that really annoying shader bug. I really wish these shader bugs could be figured out. I really do. And then have another window like that right there. Yeah, you won't be able to fully enjoy that window texture with without shaders. 3 months ago, we're not going to go too big on this build. Alright, let's make a small city around the manor. I'm not really going any farther than what I've previously made for this build. I don't understand where all this is coming from. I mean, I understand, you know, thinking about crying and all that, but this is really quite far from crying. Maybe under the windows we could do something like that. Also, another thing that I think might be sufficient for this is possibly using some shutters. We could use, say, either orange, maybe red shutters, maybe blue shutters. Blue is too much. Red isn't too bad. Red's not too bad. It looks too heavy for the beams. Maybe we could actually fix that using these. No. This would work in theory, but the trap doors and everything is a little bit too... Maybe if we just didn't have the shutters, maybe? I'm not sure. You can try dark green shutters. See, at this point, the windows will be flat against the wall, and I don't know if that is going to work. I'm going to say no. I like the idea, but I don't like the execution very much. But I definitely like that idea, but that's just not going to work. Stand on the other side of the building and replace. So we'll go ahead and do that. Added a few more beams underneath. Another thing, I feel like there could be some kind of like cross support here at the bottom. make the glass blocks behind it. That looks nice. Tulu, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. All right, so I am going to go ahead and stone this building up a little bit more. This is also going to all be tutored down here. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to go for a beam down here. That's going to go like so, maybe. And then this is going to go like this. It's going to go be built back against there. And this is going to be one down like that. So then that way we have this going on. And then we have the beam going across like this. Yeah, we'll just make that into tutor. No, that has to be a beam. Okay. I know right now it looks a little bit weird, but you're just gonna have to trust me that eventually this will look all right. All right, we may have to take this down one more block here. Bacon Lover, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Okay, is this like roleplay? No. Hey there, Sanska. Welcome to the stream. All right, what I need is some floorboards. So let's try the rustic kind of floorboard deal here. It's too low, so we're probably just going to bring it up to the same level as the other one. Bring it up to this level here. So that way we can put tutor down like that and do something like that. Which also means we need to do something here. Okay, but we definitely need quite a bit more going on here. Currently, it's looking a little bit, well, obviously it's looking really static right now, but that will be changing as soon as we get a little bit more done. The only way to finish something is by just kind of building it up and seeing where it goes. And eventually, the idea is that you'll get a good finished product. And hopefully, we can get that good finished product. So maybe that could be a room back in there. What do you think looks better, 45 degree buildings or 15 degree buildings, and which is easier to do? 45 is definitely easier than 15. Because 45 is basically that right there. And it gives you, it's more of a constant angle. Whereas 15 degree angles are more like this right here. In which case it's a little bit more complicated. Because like say you have to build a window here. And then it could really unbalance that wall. But 15, I guess it kind of works better. Yeah, this is a 45 degree building here. This is actually less than a 15. I'm not even sure what angle this is. This is a 2x building. This over here is a 15 degree angle building. And it doesn't look that bad. But I have a lot of 45s and such. What do you care for more, exterior or interior? Because when I build, the exterior usually ruins my interior. I mean, I care for both. I mean, that's just, you know, I really, you know, try to put a lot of care into each. You know, this is going to be a portrait here. I was going to make this into like a room or something, but I just feel like this makes more sense to make into like just a nice little porch. And due to that, I think we're going to change it up a little bit. Let's see. What can I do here? I got to figure out. Maybe we'll just continue this up. Yeah, just continue those. I do need to figure out how to cross these right here. It would be nice to do like that, but that ain't gonna work. Let's do railings really quick. We'll use either we'll use these railings or straight oak. So let's give this a try first. This might be a little bit too dark. Contrast is always a nice thing. So let's see, does that work? It doesn't look too bad for right now. So we'll use that for right now, and then if we decide otherwise, we can always change it. Also for the roof, we're gonna go ahead and use half slabs. And that's going to go up at this angle. There we go. And then up one, up another. And so that's sort of the idea for the porch right there. And then we'll have cross beams going back in. Like so. Oh, they are much better than me. They're bacon lover, much better. Ducon, move the small window 1 block right. You think I should move this window 1 block over that way? I see what you're saying. We had to move the bay window too, which I'm not against. I can't stand that shader bug. It drives me nuts. But the thing is when you're on the see, once we have this back here, once you can't see the sky through it, it'll be okay. But just for right now, it's looking a little bit odd because you can see the sky through it, and it's just annoying. But oh well. So is the way of things. Such is the way of things. All right, another thing that I think could add some detail to this is on each of these, maybe add ladders. No, too much. Way too much. Let's see, maybe smaller conquest ladders. No, still too much. What could we do then? Maybe just nothing. Maybe just nothing. How about that? Maybe a detail block. Maybe a barrel. Let's try barrel. Come on. There we go. A barrel. A barrel. A barrel. Can't wait till ConquestReforged is playable in survival. That'd be nice. Keep the window so the top and bottom line up. I do believe that this could be more of a bay window though. So what if we did that and then we put this on top and then we put something on the bottom, but whatever we put down here, it needs to be something of a 3D model so that it doesn't fully cover that tutor down here. Thinking. What could we do? I think this has a full list of blocks we could use, and it does not have any. Oh, it does actually. Let's try this right here. Nah, that doesn't really work. Clothing rags. It doesn't really work. Not what I want. Okay, so for right now, directional thingy, the wooden support. Oh, look at that. We have wooden support. No. I like it, and then I don't. The reason why I do, oh, actually, it's not terrible. And once you can see through the window, it'll be better. Maybe we could just put, say, like orange sand back here for now. And that will brighten that up a little bit, make it look like there's something back there. Hey there, Vasca. I'm doing great. I am just working on the tavern, or the inn, I'm sorry, out front of Lumiere currently. Trying to come up with a style and a design. Well, one and the same, pretty much. trying to figure this out and make a lovely looking building. It might sound easy, but it's difficult-ish. Trying to come up with designs. I'm not sure if I want to add dormers on this roof or not. Also, I need to add a roof border on this thing. So what if we use some more beams and go across like this, and then something like maybe just trap doors up here or something. What could we use as a roof border? Hey Charlatan, how you doing? Maybe glass blocks behind it. Glass blocks, all right. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. A little fuller than what we had before. Rob, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. We need some kind of gutter-looking block. Not gutter, but, you know, maybe this block. The iron spruce. It kind of has a good look to it. Now we built back to there, and then these will be built to there. And that kind of has a look, but see, now we get really repetitive. And I'm not sure if I like that. Maybe if we did that. Break it up just a tad bit. Another thing that we could really use here is shutters up on these windows. So maybe we could go back to that colored idea. White shutters. Okay, these are panes, aren't they? Yeah, those won't work. A glass block so it's not as flat. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to figure out white shutters. Oh, actually, maybe these actually. It blends in a lot. I feel like we should have colored. Some kind of color. Green isn't gonna work. Blue is not going to work. Yellow. I think red is probably our best bet. Yellow actually isn't that bad. Yellow actually isn't that bad. I kind of like that. Make the roof borders with stair railing. Make the roof border with stair railing? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yellow looks like puke. Looks like puke, huh? Okay, well, we'll take your word for it. How about something more weathered red? Maybe something like that could be sufficient. I kind of like the red because the red is, you know, the color of this place, and I think that works. Let's go ahead and put some doors here real quick because why not? Where are my doors? ¿Dónde estás el doros? There we go. Hey. There we go. Look at that. Some doors. Red equals good. I thought he was on the ConquestReforged server, or does he just build a single player and then sync it to the server later? Hey, Isaac, what's up? Yeah, I just synced to the server. I'll be doing it later. Once I'm done Lumiere, I'll sync it, or I'll, hopefully, if the server owners would be okay with it, put it on the server. But for right now, due to some issues, it's just more convenient for me to build on single player. And I just hope that it continues to be convenient because single player sometimes has a thing of glitching and causing problems. At least in the past, I've had experience with that, and it's really annoying. So I hope that doesn't happen to me. All right, so let's go ahead and build up these walls a little bit. I think what I'm going to do for this part of the building is actually do that whiter stone going up. So we'll start doing this. A little bit of this in there as well. Was once an angel. Thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. So yeah, we'll transition up to whiter stone. And we'll start going to this stuff. All right. The thing is, though, is I'm not quite sure how high I want to bring this wall. I think we'll go up to about... We're going to be adding depth into this, guys, so don't worry about that. I think what I'm going to be doing is adding insets into this wall. So, like... there's going to be windows here, there, and there. So how am I going to go about doing this? What I could... Ooh. I have an idea. Do I have an idea? They're saying, but they don't connect. I'll be streaming for another couple hours there, Branzard. This is a 2-part stream today. I'll be coming back later on. We'll be working on some more stuff. But for right now, this is my first part of the stream. Crid Hackcraft, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. I know it's flat right now, guys. I know it's flat. Just let me develop. Let me develop, please. All right, we're going to come up one more block right here. And then we're going to start using... Start doing this. It's going to come out one more. So that we have a nice little overhang around the building. Nice. And it's going to come back to there. Problem is that this is going to be uneven. So we're going to bring this back to there. And this will be temporary. Nice. Yeah, this will be how it's going to work currently. And then we'll be fixing it later on. So, yeah. Just need a little bit of time. Okay, so what I need to do... I want to add some depth into this wall. They didn't want to miss it too. Yeah, I'm planning on this on the stables being behind the end here. So we'll be working on that eventually. How do you ghost in that block? Use the replace tool. It's REPL and then ID number. One block since last time. How much you're streaming? Okay, let's see here. Still trying to figure out this wall here. Maybe if I... See, I don't want to do that, though. If I did this... We do technically have this space back to here. But we have these windows here, which I do really like because they add in a nice little effect here on this side. But if I put that inset here, oh, it could actually still work. And we could just go ahead and use this travertine as, yeah, actually, this might be what we need. So we're gonna go back to here. All right, do that. Travertine all the way to the ground. Not quite sure what's going to be in this. Maybe that's way too tall. There we go. And let's grab those. There, one there. You up, you across, and there and there. Not there. All right. How do you get... Yeah, this is in creative mode. Start Started watching your videos a couple months ago on YouTube, and I love watching them, so I decided to come here to watch the process of those builds. Definitely got me. Well, once an angel, I'm glad that you were able to come and stop by. It's always great to have new people finding the channel and enjoying what I'm doing. I always appreciate the support. Great to have you here. All right, so one other thing that we could do to sort of pop out these cornerstones is adding in these trap doors. And I think, yeah, that looks nice. Has a neat little effect, I would say. But we need to figure out what to do within this area. Delixian, thank you for that host. I appreciate that. We could actually build a chimney here, and then the fireplace could be up here. Dr. Solid, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and stack one. There we go. So the idea is that this is going to serve as a fireplace. Yep, that'll serve as a fireplace for the second story up here. Down here, I'm not quite sure what this is going to be. This in here is going to be a room, I know that much. So this is just kind of like an oddball kind of deal going on here. Maybe this could be wood storage or something. I don't know. Does anybody have any ideas what this room in here could be? That's the cool thing about building, is you just kind of make spaces and you come up with ideas of what you can do, and is never really a set way to do things when you're building. And that's one of the really cool dynamics about creative building, or just Minecraft in general, and especially using the ConquestReforged mod, is using the collection of blocks you have and just kind of coming up with whatever works. After your stream break, when will you be back? I can't really put a time on that. I'm going over to the in-laws for some lunch, so I don't know. I will be back when I am back. That is the best I can give. The best, yeah, that's the best I can say. I will be back when I am back. I am sorry, that is not very much information, but it's the best I can do. The in-laws, the last thing a man wants to visit. Maybe a chicken stable kind of thing. Oh, no, not right there. I think that we'll utilize that area for something else. Let's put a window there and a window there. The door to get onto this little balcony thingy can be right here. Go ahead and put this right there and put you there. Trying to make this architecture somewhat complicated. We don't want that really simple looking thing going on. We want it definitely having some, complicated stuff going on. And maybe some more of this stone, more like, maybe not scattered everywhere like that. Maybe we could just have this in certain areas. Like maybe it's like rebuilt areas, something like that. We'll see. Shimo Argur Rogue. Shimario Rogue. Thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. I appreciate that. Great to have you. I really do like the, this really does look nice with the diorite mixed in there. It just has a really neat ruined look. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we can go ahead and put a couple of these in. There we go. And put a couple of these up here. I feel like maybe we should lose one of these entrances. So maybe lose... Actually, no, this one's closer. It would be more convenient for the yeah, for the people to go through that one, and then this one will close up. We'll blockade it a little bit, something like that. And I guess something like this right there. Yeah, something gray. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So we only have one of those. That really, it adds another little dynamic to the build. I love dynamics. I love just adding in things that you think can go there. Weird Honey, thank you for that follow. Welcome. What time of the day is probably best to upload a YouTube video? Vasca, I don't really have a time of day that I upload. I just upload whenever I want to upload. Also, another thing, guys, I'm pushing back my video schedule from once a week to once every 2 weeks. I simply am not able to keep up with a YouTube schedule anymore, so I have to conserve my reserves as much as I can. Otherwise, I will have nothing to upload, and I prefer to have something to upload. Alright, so I think every couple we can do this. Not everyone, just every couple. Something like that. I try to upload at least 4 times a week. Well, Vasca, Kentucky Fried Chicken, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. When you work as much as I do, you don't really have the ability to do that anymore. I used to be able to, but that's a time of the past. A man has to make money. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this right here. And that right there. No, I don't really think this makes sense to make it into a bathroom here. Let's see. I kind of like flaring out the bottom here. It's like a little batter. Just to keep that going. There we go. Right there. Not too bad. I do believe that there should be a little bit more. Hey, Alexander, welcome to the stream. Great to have you. Firewood. I mean, it was great. Yeah, college was actually where I was able to not college, but yeah. Well, before I had a job that demanded most of my time. Sexiest sausage. Nice. Yeah, Sausage is one sexy fella, isn't he? You can definitely tell when Sausage is in the room. Alright, so what can we do for up here? Maybe we can just continue this. These are going to be different eventually. We'll do that. For now, that'll just give us a little bit better idea of what's going on there. Another thing I want to do is throw you over there. I think that'll be okay. Maybe make the entrance 1 block shorter. You think make this 1 block shorter? Move 1, and we'll go ahead and throw you there, and I'll go ahead and take, I guess, a larger sandstone brick and put you there. There we go. I'll just put that there. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I like that. And while it does look a little bit flat, I do believe that this might work. It might work. It just needs more development. Just like video games. It might work, but it definitely needs more development. Use the clothes hanger thing instead of the beams there, maybe. The clothes hanger thing. Clothes hanger thing. Oh, I haven't thought of that actually. Of using that like you're suggesting. Huh. Let's see. I don't know. It's a great idea. It's just it doesn't come out enough. Maybe the towel hanger? This probably won't come out enough either. Yeah, it definitely doesn't come out enough. It's a great idea, but it just doesn't work. It reminds me a bit of my mom's and dad's home. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of going for like a French and... Yeah, kind of French. A lot of French. Mostly French. Completely French. All them Frenches. All right, Magus. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, maybe we could use the clothes hanger somewhere. Like, I believe this area here needs to be broken up a little bit. We can come up with something for there, I think. Something a little bit more suitable. But for right now, I am going to continue working on this. All right, I need the directional cap. Oh, actually, maybe we could use this. Yeah. That way, the planks up above can connect to the beams. There we go. Now we have a connection. I like it. Try a slab behind and put clothes hanger. Oh, maybe another thing that could work. Ooh. Ooh. That might be exactly what I need right there. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and put these going across here. No, maybe up high too. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. There we go. All right, so try a slab behind and put clothes hanger. Try a slab behind and then put a clothes hanger. I am sorry, I'm missing it. Hey, DC, welcome to the stream. Would also be like the arch and trapdoors change the sandstone color? No. I like the travertine. I'm a big fan of the travertine. I'm a fan, man. Don't be dissing my fan stuff. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. All right, how do I get in there? There we go. Let's put you like so. And you like so. And we'll go ahead and add these on across like that. If I can just get out of here. Magus, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Red Clan. Welcome to the Red Clan. We have a plan as the Red Clan. We, the Red Clan, have a plan. Or do we? I don't know. I know at least I don't have a plan. I like this house. I'd live in it. How do I remove a comment? I have no clue. I can't wait until next week. That's when we post. Happy birthday, Matthias. I've never seen the towel hanger. Make the stone raised a little, then add the hanger so it adds depth. Okay, make the stone raised a little, then add the hanger. Honestly, I'm really quite happy with this. With what we have currently. I really kind of like it. Let's go ahead and start adding in some more of this stuff. Brands Art, thank you for that host. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you. I'm not sure if I might add a porch on this side. No promises, but a porch may be what we are looking for. It may be nice, and it may not be nice. Alright. That there. And you along. Alright. I was just saying that you know Moosey is Lucy. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you, my man. It has been a while. It has been a while. I may go for a similar thing. No. We're gonna go. We're gonna go for something legit. Something legit. Definitely not that. Maybe these. Maybe that's a little bit better. That's not too bad. Just need to add in a little bit more of this. There we go. And I would say go up 3 and put, not those. Let's go ahead and put just a full block up there. Let's grab that and put full blocks right there and there. And then we'll do a similar thing as we did down. We'll go ahead and put these around like so. And there we go. We have a chimner. A chimner, guys. We have a chimner. Put you there, you there. There we go. That's not too bad. I'd say that's a pretty good sad right there. This is very depressing. Was it in the water? It doesn't bother me too much. Make a sky block go black. Certain times makes everything go black. I'm sorry, but it's hard to fix right and tell. There's just a new clothes hanger. That one. Towel hanger too. Okay, anyways. I believe we'll add a cupola here in the top middle between the corners of these two roofs, which I think will look beautiful. But what we need to do first is figure out what we're going to do with the end here. I don't want it to just be like a flat kind of gable stone end kind of deal. I want it to be something a little bit more interesting, something out of the ordinary. Do you have any ideas? The chimney is too low. I don't think so. You think it should go up another 2 blocks? Move 2. There we go. Does that make you happy? Are you happy now? And let's go ahead and just do that. Nice. All right, so what can we do for this side here, guys? We're gonna have another chimney on this end. Also, I think I might bring this out a little bit more right here, something like this, just to give us a little bit more depth on this wall than just having one big straight flat wall. Try to avoid that. Hey Squooge, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Refresh replay for an hour. Yeah. I'll go for another few minutes. Ah, you're right. We'll go ahead and reset. All right, today is what, the 6th? No, today's the 12th. All right, let's see. There we go, 8:12. So we got an hour replay. Perfect. Let's go back to Lumiere. Should always be higher than the top of the roof. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. All right, so our next thing is, let's go ahead and try to figure out, let's just do this really quick. I'm just gonna do this really quick. From there to there, we're gonna go ahead and copy, and we're going to paste, and paste. I believe that still is in the middle, so we're gonna paste one more time. All right, and then we'll add stuff up there and things, and it'll look nice. Love that porch. But for this side here, if we just go with the very basic plan, I don't know what else to do though, because this is supposed to be a granary. We'll come up with our own granary design. I had a plan for what to go there, but we'll do something different. Maybe we'll do something different. I'm getting throwbacks to old Dukan. Can there be wooden dormers in the roof? Yeah, we might have dormers in the roof. I'm definitely down for some dormers. I need some... And what do you mean by old Dukan? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let's see. I need some uppities and some downies. Some downies and uppities. I really shouldn't be doing tutor. I told myself no tutor. None. 9. No. Fine. Guess I'll just do it. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There we go. A little bit of tutor. Might as well. Sea bridge. Ah, nice. Can there be wooden dormers in the roof? Yes, there will be. Can I close hanger? That's fine. All right. Anyways, it looks like the only logical choice to put here is a stone end. Rats. So let's just go ahead and do that a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring this up. Do I want to bring that all the way up, or do I want to transition to... Yeah, we're gonna transition. This is all going to be an overhang of tutor. We will see if this works. If it doesn't, oh well. If it does, cool beans. I think we might even corner it a little bit. What we need to do is grab some of that and then do some of this. Come on. There we go. And then this is going to go along like so. That's tricky. This is tricky, my friends. I'm gonna chisel this. Will there be a chicken coop? There will be a chicken coop eventually. I'd use only decorated tutor on the bottom and not on the top as well. You just use decorated on the bottom? Is this what you're suggesting? It's not too bad. Maybe not everyone. I hate this. It is muy annoying. AWE. But it's also very useful, so I won't complain too much. Not too much, but just enough just to make myself feel better. All right, so that will overhang there. I think that'll look pretty nice. And then we'll have a few windows along the side, something like that. That's pretty good. I even think that it would look kind of nice to have like a outside stair. Maybe over here. This would be probably a good place for an outside stair coming down from this side. Like maybe like a door up here and then like a stair to come down to this level and then out. Chokes when he says tutor. Yeah, something like that. All right, so maybe that would suffice better. That's not terrible. Maybe this would work better. That kind of rounds the corner. I don't know, do you guys like the solid beam corner, or do you prefer it more like a, like one of those? On to do some errands, eat, and then we paint. Feel free to come say hi if you're finished by then. Alright, Bran, we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so. This is gonna go to the side like this. And then that's gonna go to there. Put another one of you guys like that. And then I think we'll go ahead and take stair blocks. And that will be just like so. And then for the inside here, we can use beams all the way up. And then finally, for up here, I think we could probably use more wood, like cross sections of wood. Maybe even this for now. This will be our placeholder block for now until we figure out a better, something better to go up here. But this is just supposed to sort of hold the fort until we fully decide what we're going to do. All right, so we start it from there. It needs to go up like that. All right, and what I need is, let's see, do we have wooden tutor at all? We have no wooden tutor, no. Okay, looking super cool so far. I got a little instrument, thank you. Going to bed, build the biggest city I've ever built. 8 years of playing Minecraft, nice. I might have a timber frame house for you. I have hundreds, if not thousands. I have hundreds, if not thousands. Wait, what? Kamo, what's going on, my man? Welcome to the stream. And ooh, I have an idea. Railings. Let's try using this stuff like so. All right. And let's try doing this. I'm just trying to come up with an idea of what we can do here. It's gonna kind of look like a bird almost. I feel like this is a good idea. I feel like it might be something worth taking note of. Maybe a window right, maybe a window here. A window there. What are you building right now? I'm building a tavern currently. That is what I am trying to build, at least. Okay, so if we put windows up here, let's just try to figure out what kind of windows we will be putting here. I might go ahead and put fence windows, but I just wanted to look through here real quick just to sort of get an idea of what options we have. And I think we're gonna go for fence windows. Maybe rustic fence windows. Let's give this a try. It's too much. I wonder if we have. This might be. Oh, look at that. That's exactly what I wanted. And Zalima, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. I appreciate that. Looks a little bit complicated, actually. Cavern, nice. Okay, go next week. When I can build next week, I will build a bakery. Nice, Alexander. Nice. I love me some bakeries. Eventually, I'll be building the bakery here in my build as well. Eventually. We still have a ways to go till we build a bakery here, so we'll see what happens. There needs to be something here. Walton Bean, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Welcome to the Red Clan. Put a couple of these things down low. There we go. That has a better border right there. It looks like a drinking moose. It does look like a moose, doesn't it? Well, let's just keep coming up with random ideas of what we can do here. Maybe eventually we'll come up with something that looks nice. That is the idea, at least, when you're building. You kind of just hope things work out. There we go. We got 3 windows up there. See, these are they're like little air vents, because that's going to be the attic up here. A lot of storage space and such. I look like a moose. Why did I not see that? Well, I'm going to build the fanny stuff now. I'm using evil, right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do believe the detailing is looking a little bit odd. I completely agree. There is... I need to do something. I think we could lose those. Let's keep doing this. See what happens. Bring that all the way down. And we'll go ahead and use this as the filler block. And then up here, I think we're just going to... I think we're just gonna have a very basic roof. Nothing too special to it. All right, so I need to figure out how to make this look more pleasing to the eye. Because unfortunately, we have a flat wall here. And flat walls don't typically make for good detailing, so you gotta kind of be creative with it. All right, time to look at the Pinterest. I'm going to medieval inspiration. I'm trying to find something with a wood top. Nope. With a wood gable. Wooden gable. That is what I am looking for. All right. There we go. We got something now. So, I think what's throwing us off somewhat is this tutor in here. And then that just is flat right there. There's a rule. Every story is overhanging. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that this needs to overhang one more block out. But that's going to feel a little bit awkward. It's going to be like, you know, weird looking. But what we could do is use beams to hold it up. So we could do this. And we could do every 2 spaces. There's 1, 2. All right, and there it goes to there. So we could do this. Move that whole roof out. All right, and then we could move all of this out one. From there to here. I'm sorry, to here. can go ahead and look out and do /move1. So that brings all of that out 1 block. We still have a little bit of space there. I know it looks weird right now, but we might be able to blend this in. I know it looks weird. Things take time. In other words, every higher floor is overhanging the floor underneath. Wish we could still play together, but rest in peace, my existence, MC. Moosey, you still are whitelisted on the survival server, Duconia. Why don't you go there? Go build. Build your wizard's tower. All right. Yeah, just don't make it look too big. That's exactly right. Don't make her too big. So what we need is lattices. Needs some kind of connector block. And we don't want it to be fancy schmancy. We want it to be more rustic. Possibly even that iron lattice block, the iron spruce block. It matches, or it clashes with the roof border. And then another thing we could do is make a little addition coming out this way. So like maybe the granary could technically be a part of this building. All right, so what can we do here? Okay, let's try this. Okay, so that means if we did this way, we'd have an addition coming out this way, what I call modular construction. Well, actually, everybody calls it modular construction. But anyways, we could put a module sticking out this way. And this module would counteract the flat facade on this side. Meaning, this will work. But the problem is if we do it like this, it'll only be one story. But it will, and we could make it all stone. And yeah, I can see this working. So we'll go ahead and take this, remove those. All right, and then we'll go ahead and use stone. Coming out like so. To the edge of the roof, which is right there. Come around. El Foyo La Gangsta. Thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. I appreciate that. Great to have you. All right, and I think what we're going to be doing is somewhat the same technique as we did for the other edition, where it transits up to more of a lighter stone. Maybe. I might actually forego that. That needs to go there, that needs to go there, and then that goes like that, and that goes like that. All right. So now, this could actually be a porch now. Yeah. I just saw your new video on YouTube, and since they're in the past in comparison with streaming, I do not, if you have fixed your thought about this, you built a stair turret on the Master User's Tower. This is on the outside of the castle. Would it mean that it would be vulnerable under a siege and castle if it got hit? No one would be able to move up and down that tower with ease. Well, I mean, it's done, David. I'm not changing it. But yeah, I do agree. There is defensible flaws with Lumiere, and technically Lumiere isn't supposed to be like the big fortified castle. It's a mansion, fortified mansion, as the title of the videos are how to build a fortified manor. And it's, if I was building a really super defensible fortress, that would be a different story. It'd be worth looking into. But, you know, this is not meant to defend against a all-out siege with trebuchets and catapults. You know, this castle, this manor would not last very long at all. And that's, you know, it's not really the point of this series, was something to make something more elegant and beautiful than something defensible and really flat. I'm not going for a flat-looking castle. And technically, you can even make a really defensible fortress not look flat. But, in any case, it is what it is. Okay. So. Oh boy. What are we going to do here? So, this could technically actually be something. Some kind of like a place for the kitchen staff. Like maybe this could actually be this could be the kitchen. Yeah, I like that. That could be the kitchen. So you walk in, the bar will be to your, like, straight ahead to your right almost. So you have like sort of like a little entryway, and you have all this area in here to sort of mingle and mess around. This will be a side room for something. Not quite sure yet. There will be cellars underneath. The access way to the cellars would be from... You know, it actually would be nice to have some other little build out here, which you could come out and then down into the cellars from the kitchen area. I think that would be nice. Alright, so we'll just continue using the sandstone like so. Bring that up. There we go. Don't expand the term too much. Mini Crine. Mini Crine. I will never live that down. Never in a million lifetimes. And then this here. Alright, so where's the floor level? The floor level is right here. So we'd come out this. That means this has to be one up. And then the... we'll go ahead and put that there. Alright, and then this will be like this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. I'm starting to see the shape. I don't know if you guys can see the shape, but I can see the shape. Alright. So, windows. We're going to have a chimney back here. Let's see. Where would it make sense to have a chimney type thing in this room? I don't know. Let's do this. Go. Put that there. We have a window right there. That'll work. Windows there. Got this whole little thing going on there. And we'll go ahead and border this roof going down. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It really annoys me that Game of Thrones airs Sunday nights versus Saturday nights. Saturday nights would be so much more convenient, at least for me, because I have to be at work early. Monday mornings, I have to be every morning, well, except for weekends, but that's what I'm trying to say is it would just be so much more convenient, because then I could go to bed on time on Sunday nights. But no, I gotta stay up and watch Game of Thrones. be happy it even airs. It needs to air earlier. Grr. And obviously greenery and things of that sort back here will really bring this all together. Another thing I want to do is this is going to be a chimney. Stack 1. And we're going to go ahead and build it up to there. Because this is the kitchen right here. Also, there will be a little access way right here. So you can either go straight down into the cellars underneath or go outside. All right, so let's go ahead and just do the stairs really quick. All right. Well, that's a problem. I'll have to figure out something to go there. Because I'm not going to bring... I guess I could bring this back, actually. Could bring it back one more. Start the stairs one back. Down to there. And then that might help us avoid that issue. But not really. So what could go there then? We also got all this up here we still got to figure out. Lots of things to consider, my friends. Lots of things to consider. Lots of annoying things to consider. There we go. In fact, I think I'll be changing those to stair blocks instead. Feel like that has more of a... It looks a little bit better than otherwise. And then over top of this... Maybe have that. It looks terrible. Maybe the darker, the more brick-looking thing. Yeah, these. Go there, that goes there. We can go ahead and take this darker stone, transfer that all the way along. All right. Yeah. If you don't watch Game of Thrones, that's yeah, I'm not gonna say yeah, but it's a good show. I like it. It's a good game. Actually, it's a terrible game. I would not want to play Game of Thrones in any lifetime. That would be one of the worst games one could play. Lots of death. Lots of death, lots of dying people. I prefer to live. Living is, for the most part, a great thing. A lot of stress involved with it, but it's a good thing. Alright, so let's build that back, and that will connect to here. Alright, I'm starting to like this. I definitely like it from the front. The front has a really, really rustic look to it. The side, that's looking good. I am liking that. Have a window there. I need to figure out what to do with this bit here. How am I going to frame in the roof? Would I rather play Game of Thrones or Hunger Games? Oh boy. That's a tough one. I would rather play neither, if at all possible. Murtaz, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Welcome to the Red Club. Alright, let's go ahead and put you. No. You. There we go. And there. And then we'll go ahead and put to, like that. And then on the outside here, we can just go ahead and do this. And maybe what we could do is put that out like so. And then use these blocks like this. There we go. To hold up. This will be some kind of wall here. We'll figure that out later, I guess. We need a different type of chimney here. What kind of chimney should we put here, guys? Unfortunately, we lost our circular cobble blocks. Arobi, thank you for that follow. Welcome. So we have to be creative. Fortunately, I'm not as creative as some people. I struggle coming up with good ideas. Maybe this will work. That will not work. This will not work. It looks good from down here. This might be what we're looking for. Something like that, and yeah, something like that actually isn't half bad. We need a door here, so I'm going to put a heavy oak door. Actually, no, a spruce door adds a little bit more contrast. The oak is a little bit brown, or it is brown. Did you know Colorado's nickname is Stegosaurus State, the first ever Stegosaurus ever found near Morrison, Colorado? Interesting. The Hunger Games would be a better chance for survival. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I had a choice, I would prefer not to be part of either. Both are very life-threatening deals. Another thing that I could do, I guess we'll just go ahead and fill that up so there's no windows on this side. And then we'll take some beams and go like this. Adds a little bit more support on this side. Makes it look a little bit better too, I would say. And we could do the same thing down lower as well. Something like that. I don't think it's really necessary to have windows on that side. It's nice to have windows there, but oh well. Yeah, I saw a great meme on Facebook the other day. It was like one of those, so when Jon Snow and Daenerys are in that cave, it shows the first thing and it says Jon saying, "I need your help" or whatever, and then one of the captions was from the next one. It said, "All right, Dany, say something really romantic. He's cute. Let's say something really romantic." And then the next slide says, "Bend the knee." That was great. Not the most subtle pickup line, I must say. Bend the knee. Alright. I don't know if I like this. I feel like a smaller beams would be a little bit too spindly for this area, but we're gonna give this a try real quick. I feel like this is gonna be a little bit too... Do we like that more? Or do we like that less? What do you guys think? More or less? We'll go ahead and connect these here. At least that one there, yeah. And we'll connect that one. When you haven't played Minecraft Theory, you become this and you more or less, everyone's all over the place. Come on, guys. Why can't we all just have one flat answer? Everyone says no, or everyone says yes. You know, just what a perfect world that would be. Everyone just kind of knows what's great and what's not great, or what's good and what's not good. Just imagine that world, guys. Just imagine. All right, so here, I guess we'll do that, and then we'll put you like something like that, I guess. Nope. I do like this idea, but actually we'll keep these, but we'll remove all that diagonal stuff. It's a little bit much. That's not terrible. Hello, welcome back TJL and Sergeant Magnitude, welcome. Oh no, John, who's there? Ben Dunny. All right, sufficient. It is sufficient. So now we are going to start working on the back. All right, so I think I might actually go for a stone end on this side. I don't know. I might, and I might not. No, another thing that might work here is that. And then that way we could do this. And that way that's a little bit more stabilized right there. And another thing we could do is this. All right, other way. The other way. There we go. That's not too bad. Okay, I'm waiting till I begin. Alex, well, I hope that you're able to play here soon. I feel very similar. I don't really have much time to do this myself. All right, we have plenty of space here for greenery. So that's all fine and dandy. I do want to have some more of this white stone kind of thing going on. Also, a window here would be nice. Windows are nice. Hey, Moriete, welcome to the stream. Great to have you. Always great to have the Mori here to enjoy the stream. I don't know if I really need to put anything on top of that. I think that looks alright. Having a little window there along the stairs. Not too bad. Bay window up there. Don't really need any shutters along that side. It's looking somewhat nice. Been a while, Crocodile. My cat's asleep on my legs and it's starting to hurt because she's adorable. She's too adorable to move. The dilemma is real. Well, Shula, I hope that you're able to decide on, you know, I feel like it's one of those do you want to be a millionaire instances. You know, it's a question you have like this, you know, that the do you want to be a millionaire music in the background. Dun 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 dun. And then you gotta make a decision. Will you take the cat off your legs or will you not? The dilemma is real. The pain is worth the cuteness. Yeah, that's what they say. I would love to have a cat. I can't have cats in the apartments I live in, though. So I must wait until I can afford a place that can have cats. Alright. There we go. Build that on up. Beautiful. So we got a nice little place here for something. Alright, we have 3 space here, put a 3 space there. There we go. Put some windows in. So I think this might actually be where the tavern keeper lives, up here. I think this is a pretty legit place. Like, I feel like all of this should be where the tavern keeper, like, this should be like the personal tavern keeper's like stable or something. I don't know, and then like whatever down here, all of this should be for the tavern keeper, or the innkeeper. And then the innkeeper kitchen, the innkeeper's kitchen would be there. But overall, I think this is starting to turn out pretty good. Like, this is the innkeeper's, actually no, this, yeah, this could be the innkeeper's porch. Just hugging out my leg, she is a stay. Now from the castle, what does it look like from the castle? Not too bad. The other buildings will be smaller and not as grand, but I do believe the inn is just one of those things where it's nice to have something of a, you know, something relatively nice. Just a little bit more than your average building. All right, and then on this side, we'll do something similar to what we have elsewhere. There we go. And some more of that. That is pretty good. And then, of course, let's add in a little bit of this weathered diorite. I just think that just looks so nice up here on the walls. What else? Some normal diorite as a transition block. Like so. Now down low, need a little bit more of this stuff. Need a little bit more of the larger stone bricks as well. Put that there. What else do we need? Quite sure what else we could put here. Maybe that down there. That's not too bad. Can't wait to watch the YouTube video on this in July next year. Nice, Vasca. It's actually, we're catching up pretty quick. I'd add a firewood box on the other side, a large one at that. A firewood box. Place for firewood. I'm sure we could accommodate that desire. All right, so now this. How did we do this over here? All right, so it's going to be like that all the way along. And we're going to be extending the plot eventually, so that's all going to be, this is all going to be extended out a little bit back here, eventually, but not right now. That'll be for a later episode. All right, so this is like, you can just think of this as like an addition to the main tavern before, and like you see the diorite stones being used. So that just shows that this building here was built after this building here. It's nice to show some indication of age and like when new things are built and such. In fact, I might make this tutor here instead of the stone. Or not. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we could just do that. And then we can remove this layer back here. Like so. Put this out. And then voila. Oh yes, the red shutters. Alright. And that there. And then we'll go ahead and put more red shutters there. Yeah, the red shutters look real nice. Real nice addition to this build. Binty, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Alright, another thing I'm going to do is actually bring this back here. Because we're going to have stairs coming down here. We're going to be using the oak stairs. And it's going to come down like this. Just like that. So that this way you have an access way to get down to the garden down here. This is where there's going to be lots of like, you know, vegetables and things of that sort to keep everyone fed. Having fresh vegetables is a nice thing to have. I actually might go ahead and adjust this a little bit. We'll make a little porch up here by using, let's just use this for now. There's a thing to use, and then this is gonna come out to here. And actually we'll come back one. And then it's gonna come down like this. There we go, so now we have a cross. Comes down and goes across, I like that. All right, and then we need to do this. Sometimes the wooden platforms just kind of work. Actually, this might not work. What I need is this right there. And put you like so. Forgive me as I talk to myself, guys. It helps me concentrate. As I'm sure a lot of you can understand. Hinting at that all of you talk to yourselves sometimes. There we go. Hey, there we go. Yep. And put you there and there. Okay. I'll hand the computer though. Yeah, I've been wanting to play Witcher myself, but I uninstalled the game and I don't feel like reinstalling however many gigabytes, 50 gigabytes worth of game again on my computer. So I will continue to torture myself and listen to the music as I build. Alright, the main building isn't looking too bad. It's so small though. Should we move over one to the left? You have to leave, but I thought. Wait, what? I'm in control cool house now. What? Anyways, one to the left. I think it starts to move one to the left. You have to leave, but I thought. What? Oh! Yeah, there we go. Nice little yawn stretch. I like it. All right, so I am going to figure this out. That is what I'm going to do. Because I don't want... Okay, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do it, guys. We're just gonna do it. See, what I really wish we had is beams that would go between, like, would connect between one placed cross beams. I know that doesn't make any sense to you guys, but oh, just do con thinking out loud. So this building is really long. Could be a problem. This backside could look really repetitive. But I am planning on putting a stable back here, so that could take care of the majority of it. I can send pictures of this coincidence. Yes. So notice I have misclicked. I was typing. Check. What? Well, there'll be a garden over there too. But I'm also, this was meant to be a garden back here. This is the original garden area. We'll have gardens everywhere. How does that sound? Everywhere. Gardens everywhere. Gardens in my sleep. Gardens. More gardens. Soon enough, we'll have gardens in our dreams. Gardens in our nightmares. Forged. You can do that by leaving one block frame between the beams. I know, well, I mean, you're right, but it doesn't seem as supported. Then we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. Do we like that? Also, I feel like it needs to be like that. We're going to do this. If we are going to do this. Do we prefer that over this, guys? Yeah, I actually do like that much better. Meso stating the obvious, yet she is right. She's always right. You know, we should always just remember, whenever Meso comes in, just listen to her. She knows it all. I'm just glad to see Harmony. I'm really glad to see Loadclaw actually using the mod now. If you guys don't know who Loadclaw is, he's actually listed down in my suggested streamers down below. He is now building in the ConquestReforged mod, and he streams a lot. So if you feel like I don't stream enough, which I really don't, you can go check him out over on his Twitch and watch him build. He's building an Arabian city right now. Really quite interesting. So I hope that you go check him out and subscribe or follow, whatever you do on Twitch these days. And yeah, go check him out, guys. He's definitely worth going to follow. He's actually the reason why I started streaming in the first place. Loadclaw is a very nice guy, very family friendly, just overall great to watch. So in fact, I'm gonna go ahead, talking behind his back. Look at him, he is talking in chat right now. So go check him out, guys, and show him your support. I'm trying to find your link right there. I found it. Go give that man a follow. Check him out. Let me close that. There we go. All right. But yes, he has a majestic beard. Great to see you, Load. Always great to see you. All right, there we go. All right, so now we can go ahead and copy and paste that up the side here. How long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours. put wood beams in the back to break it up. I don't like this. I don't like it. Maybe if we did this. They're in the middle, and then we put cross beams like so. Put wood beams. Yeah, I'm glad they're cool with each other again. Conquest Reforged. Unite! Yes, I like it. I like it. The dude kind of likes it. Alright, we need to use these windows over here. Can you use a different shader? But this is the best shader for building, Meso. All the other shaders are either too bright, too dark, or too something. That's why I use Conquest, the Conquest of the Sun shaders, is because they're just the most, they're the easiest shaders to stream with. Because otherwise people are complaining about, you know, either of the extremes. Conquest Reforged just has really great building effect, because like I can go inside, I can go from outside to inside without, you know, it's still bright. Everyone can still see everything. Well, see, even Coca-Pick. So say if I use Coca-Pick Ultra, we get really dark on the interiors. Cuda is great, but it's a little bright on the outside. Plus, there's a shadow distance ring that's really annoying to deal with. I'm waiting for it to load. Any day now. Come on. Come on, computer. Come on. You can do it. There we go. See, now we're really dark. And as a stream, you know, stream quality wise, you know, it looks great on the outside. I really do like this, but even on the outside, it's really bright, and it really starts to, like, even the shadows are really extreme, and it sort of blocks out the clarity of the picture. Like, even looking at, like, the wheat and stuff, like, it makes everything kind of blurry looking. I mean, it might look different to you on stream, but at least for me, it's not enjoyable building in this shader. It's just, there's too much. I love taking screenshots with it, and I like looking at builds. Like right now, I'm just looking at stuff and like walking through it, and it's great atmospheric wise. But in terms of actually building, Cuda also is a really great building shader. If I can load that up. Have you got arcane shaders? I do, but they're really weird for me. I'm not sure if I got the right version or not. I downloaded it from the only site that I found, but it has like a really purple hue, and I don't like the purple. It might just be my client. I'll show you guys in a second. But yeah, Cuda is great as well, but on the outside, it's really shadowy. It's really dark. But the interior view of Cuda is absolutely phenomenal. Like, the atmosphere of Cuda for interiors, like, just look at this. It's beautiful. Like, it seems like the lighting is just right. I have not personally found any shaders that have matched Cuda for how beautiful they are on interiors. That's my personal taste. Now, arcane shaders, we'll switch to those really quick. You'll see that they have like a really purple hue. Yes, these shaders are more for cinematic purposes. Replay's been going on for an hour. Yeah, it has. Alright, we'll change that up. So I'm still switching over to arcane shaders. Shaders take forever. But as you can see, arcane has like a really purple hue to it. I'm not sure if this is like a client issue or like, you know, maybe I don't have the latest Optifine. I don't know, but it's something about the shaders just really bugged out for me. It might just be that I don't have the latest Optifine. So I might try to troubleshoot that some other time. I really like, this is actually my favorite shader right here. And Paudium K, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. I really like this shader. This is TME RC5. TME version 3 RC5. This is a really great screenshot shader. You can actually turn down in settings and such to turn down that fog distance, but I really like this shader a lot. Another shader that I really like is actually something that is it's not public, but it's a Patrick's Craft modified Zeus shader pack. And yeah, I'll show you my skin there soon. Might need to calibrate your monitor or something. Well, I don't have the issue for any other shader. Coca-Pick Light. Okay, I might have to give those a try, Load. I always go for the Ultra and such. But yeah, I love the Patrick's Craft shaders. You got the really vibrant sky. And right now it looks a little bit crazy. But when you turn it on to double settings, like it's just such a pristine shader pack. Like you can get some really nice render type pictures using this. But for right now, I mean, I just like using Conquest of the Sun, because as you can see, Conquest of the Sun is specifically modified for Conquest. And as you can see, everything's just clear. It's clear, it's concise, you know exactly what you're looking at. It doesn't noise, it doesn't blur, it doesn't blob. The lighting is pretty much perfect for Conquest. There's not too much shadow, not too much light. And the same thing goes with interior. Actually, for interior, I don't like using Conquest of the Sun for interior because I feel like it's a little too bright. I feel like it just like, it blooms too much. Like when you look at it this way, you'll notice like the red background, that back there, like as you walk closer to the light, it just sort of like heats up and it's like too much. Like makes your eyes like, ah. But yeah, in terms of building shaders, Conquest of the Sun is my favorite. But in terms of like screenshots and such, I don't really use Conquest of the Sun really at all. So anyways, let's go ahead and reset the replay really quick. All right, so we have 2 replays now, right? All right, that was 59 minutes. That's no big deal. I think I gotta go soon. 12:25. Actually, guys, I gotta get going. It's time to head over to the in-laws and have some lunch. So I will be back in probably 2 hours to 3, and we will continue with some more streaming. So I hope you guys have a great day. If I don't see you back later, within, like I said, 2 to 3 hours, I'll be back and we'll be doing some more building on the tavern and such. So hope to see you guys soon. I'll be back. Don't go far.